Hey guys, back with another video. It's been a couple of weeks. I was on vacation, but I wanted to show off another kit that I have. This one's been in my backpack for a couple of years now, and so we'll get that on screen right here. You can see that. This is my networking kit. So, and there's some other stuff I'll show off in just a minute here, but we'll get started on this first. So, this is a part of the Tough Built Clip Tech system. I don't know the exact pouch model, but they have only a few different pouches available. This might be the electrician's one, but yeah, this is the kit. So let's get started here. Got the Stanley 12-foot measuring tape here. That's a recent addition to that. It's nice to be able to measure out roughly how much cable you need when you're running cable and stuff. The main tools that I use in this are going to be right here. So I've got this is a Ethernet finishing kit. So wire stripper or wire, yeah, it's a stripper. You've got side cutters. Usually I use these for cutting my zip ties. And then I've got electrician's scissors. Usually I use that to cut off the ends of cables, Ethernet cables, RG45 cables. Set this over here so a little bit more room go in there. Here is, these are all kind of tied in here in a way, they're pressure fit in here so that they're easier to not lose. So, got a ring here on this. So this is a Hyper Tough, Hyper Tough utility knife. I think I have it. Do I have it locked? No, I don't. Okay. And I've got the serrated blade in there. Really nice for, especially cutting like ceiling tile and stuff. I found really nice for that. So there's a few other things. Just easy to cut stuff with the serrations there. This has been hard to get out, but here we go. Little hook. This is for fishing cable out of walls and stuff. Sometimes you get stuff that's stuck in the wall and you gotta fish it out. This is actual wire stripper, different gauge wire here. I work on things like control boards for gates and stuff like that, and so having the ability to do small gauge wire is really nice. Got a DeWalt distance finder, laser distance finder. Good for knowing when I'm too close to things or if I am too close to things. Another hook. This one's just a 90 degree. This one's an actual hook, like more circular there. And then you've got, it's tough to get out here, but here's a P-Tech tool. I don't know. It's just, this was something I saw somebody else carrying and I really like the compact form factor of it. I could do all of the stuff that this does with this, but I find this to be a much faster tool to do it with, which is why I carry this as well. I know other people will use, just to cut down the amount of things they carry, they'll carry less stuff and do kind of combo carry stuff. And this is a multi-tool, technically has multiple features for it. But yeah, it's nice that it has the A and B configurations. I don't tend to use it these days. I have it memorized, but this does the pass-through with the cutoff for the pass-through cables, which I do use those at work. And then I've got a set of these, which is incredibly handy. I didn't think that they would be, but I have used these multiple times to fish a cable out of a tight space. Very, very useful things. So I think those are called, I can never remember what they're called. I'm sure anybody that knows anything about this stuff can probably figure that out though. And then we've got a couple of these little punch down tools. I don't have the spring loaded punch down tool. I probably should get one at some point, but I just haven't managed, and it doesn't really fit in the kit anyway. If I did have one, I've had ones that have been around, but I haven't bothered to actually keep it because I don't do Keystones very often. I have a cable guy that does keystones for me most of the time. I do them sometimes, so I have that as an option if I need it. But yeah, there's my RG45 termination kit there, and a recent addition. So I like the Clip Tech stuff pretty well. Let's go ahead and reassemble this while I'm talking. So I like the Clip Tech stuff, although Tough Built seems to be kind of slowing down on their line, sadly. Sounds like they're having issues with bankruptcy or something, who knows, some kind of financial thing going on. But I was in front here. But I really like the Clip Tech stuff, and nobody else is doing it. So as long as I can have this stuff, and you buy it and use it for a long time, use it forever, whatever. So I have several of these different pouches that I use. Let's get this in there too. But one of the recent additions to this kit, let me focus on getting this in here. These scissors are the things that slip out the most if I don't put them in the right order. But yeah, a couple of different things about this kit, and I'll tell you before I get to the other thing there. But I wanted this kit to be able to be turned upside down without losing anything. So that's what it does. Everything's pressure fit in there pretty well. This goes into my backpack. So this is jostling around all the time. I didn't want anything to fall out and fall into my backpack, especially these scissors. So I made sure that everything fits really well and everything's held. So like these scissors sit against this rubber grip here, so they don't come out. Other things have rubber grips and stuff that make it so they don't fall. Anyway, the Clip Tech system all goes onto this thing. You can clip this to a belt. A belt is the primary thing, but they also have a Stack Tech system where you can clip it to their toolboxes, their rolling toolboxes. And that you can get that to clip, and then they also have holes in the back, so you could actually screw this to a wall and set that up so you could actually clip these to a wall and then put on the one that you need, kind of pull it out. But there's two different styles of this clip up here. This clip goes like that and goes into this. So I wear two of these on my belt. Actually, it's been one until today. Today was the changeover. I started carrying two now on my belt at all times, so I can put this stuff on when I need it. But the reason that it changed today is this right here. So I bought this bag just a couple of days ago. It is by the company Tintris, it looks like. Heavy duty canvas. And it's got like this waterproof, or water resistant at least, top zipper on it here. And I keep my keystones and RG45 heads and a couple other things, just little extensions and things in there. And so I just took this off of one of my little pouches from Tough Built. I just cut that off and I put these little washers on here with zip ties, and that's holding this nice and secure onto here. And then I can clip that to my belt so that I can carry this on one side, usually on my left is what I've found today, and then this on the right side. And then I have all the stuff that I need for doing terminations, which is really nice. So a couple other things I wanted to show off while I'm here. The cool thing about the Stack Tech stuff, or Clip Tech stuff rather, Stack Tech is the rolling toolboxes, but the Clip Tech stuff, they have, like, people have come up with 3D printed mounting solutions for these, and I got a couple of these from a friend of mine. So there's one, it's just like a mounting plate that has that on there, and you can toss that onto onto there like that. I think clips down just fine. No, that one actually may be meant to not clip on purpose. No, it seems to clip actually, but yeah. So a friend of mine was getting rid of these. He was kind of switching over to a different system for his backpack. He had mounted these to his backpack. So he sold me those. But yeah, you can 3D print these things and get like a plate, and you can mount them to the wall. I think I have a couple that I 3D printed as well. So I have like 4 or 5 of these things now, 4 or 5 more of these now. So I'm probably gonna mount some of these in the garage and build myself a couple of tool pouches for different things. But yeah, there's the setup there. That's the new part here. This is like a $10 bag here, and then I added on that piece in the back. So it had like a MOLLE system, and I could have put that on my belt, but I want this to be able to be a quick on and off instead of having to take it off my belt every time. And then, close it up. This gets thrown in my backpack when I'm not using it. This was previously, I was carrying it in a little DeWalt hard case with all my RG45 and keystone ends, and this is much nicer. Still protected. I'm not gonna, if I'm walking around out in the rain or something, it's not gonna get anything wet, but with that top and all that. But easy to put on my belt and use with one of these things. And then that goes on, so I can very quickly go into cable finishing mode, take care of that, and then get back to what I was doing. So pretty sweet. So yeah, that's that. There's the video. Sorry I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but I hope to have some more stuff soon. I've got a couple of more videos in my mind that I need to actually film. So yeah, there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's kind of line this up before we go here. Hit like and subscribe if you like it, and share any comments on how you do things like this. If this is the kind of thing you work on. I don't do cabling every day all the time. I do cabling when it's necessary to do the rest of my job. So this is what I've come up with. It's really quick and simple to do cable ends and just get on with my day. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.